And the first day of confirmation hearings for Attorney General nominee William Barr are underway in Washington. You're taking a live look right now, but they are taking a break.
Yes, they are. President Trump chose Barr to replace Jeff Sessions, who was a common target for the president's frustrations over the Russia investigation. Mola has the latest now from Capitol Hill.
I do.
Shortly after being sworn in on Capitol Hill Tuesday, Attorney General nominee William Barr told the Senate Judiciary Committee Special Counsel Robert Mueller should be allowed to complete the Russia investigation.
Do you trust him to be fair to the president and the country as a whole?
Yes.
When his report comes to you, will you share it with us as much as possible?
Consistent with the regulations and the law, yes.
Do you believe Mr. Mueller would be involved in a witch hunt against anybody?
I don't believe Mr. Mueller would be involved in a witch hunt.
Barr, who previously served as Attorney General under George H.W. Bush, considers Mueller a longtime friend. Barr would replace Jeff Sessions, who was forced out by President Trump. Barr sought to reassure the committee his loyalty is to the Constitution.
President Trump has sought no assurances, promises, or commitments from me of any kind, either express or implied, and I have not given him any.
One issue of concern for Democrats is a memo Barr wrote last year criticizing an inquiry into whether President Trump had obstructed justice.
Your memo also shows a large, sweeping view of presidential authority and a determined effort, I thought, to undermine Bob Mueller.
Barr downplayed the memo, saying it was narrow in scope.
The memo did not address or in any other way question the special counsel's core investigation into Russian efforts to interfere in the election.
Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who's been overseeing the investigation, announced he would step down once Barr is confirmed. Mola Lenghi, CBS News, Capitol Hill.